Hello and welcome to the International School of Traders. If you are new here, we are going to be discussing on this video how to navigate on your MT5 and MT4 platform. But today I'm going to be talking about MT5 navigation. If you want specifically the MT4 navigation, I'll be dropping in the comments on how to use your MT4. I'll drop the link on the comments, and then you guys can get it easy and quickly like that. Okay, awesome stuff. Now let's get started. Let us go into the navigation right now. Okay, awesome stuff. I'm gonna go quickly and share my screen, and I'm going to also leave the link in the description for you to open an account and download your MT4. Now, in this particular case, we are using a quick trade MT5, MetaTrader 5, and this is what they have for us. After you've downloaded your MT5, you're going to receive this pop-up screen which says list of brokers or find your broker to connect and to connect you either on your live or demo account. Now, after this, if you've downloaded it straight from the from the website to say quick trade, and then go to downloads, and then after you've downloaded, this will pop up, and then it will say quick trade Pty Ltd, right? And then you click on next. After clicking next, you are going to be using your demo account. In this particular case, you are going to be opening a demo account, or if you have a live account, you are going to select connect with an existing trading account, and then that account will be linked. So in this particular case, you want to open an account because we assume that you're a first time user, or you are going to upload, you're going to put your real account at a later stage, right? Then click on next. After clicking next, these are you're going to put your details, right? So in this particular case, we are going to be using first name. In this particular case, we're gonna use Lungelo. We're gonna use my friend's name, say Lungelo. In this particular case, Lungelo, and then after putting his name, putting your name, put in your surname. After putting your surname, put your email address, and then put your number. And after putting your number, what is very important now is to choose your deposit, right? Account type, a server is going to be the quick trade server, and then account type is going to be forex. In this particular case, right? You can choose but in this particular case, I say choose forex, right? This is going to be your account, right? Then put deposit. Deposit, you can put any amount you want. In this particular case, I want to put 1,000, right? 1,000 is going to be more realistic. And then after that, I'm going to choose my leverage, which is the highest in this particular case is 1:100. And then I agree with terms and conditions for opening an account, and the data protection policy and all of this, right? Cool. So after accepting, I'm going to select next. After selecting next, boom, we are in the system. This is your new demo account. Now, what you need to do is to save these, save your login and your password. It's going to be very important when you start using your MetaTrader on your phone, right? Cool. And then after you've saved these, just go quickly and select finish. Now, in this particular case, we are only going to be using MetaTrader 5 for desktop, right? Cool. Now you have all of these things. It has just popped up on your screen. This is your MetaTrader 5. And in general, this comes in set up like this, and I'm going to explain each and everything that you are seeing here. So I'm going to use my Anode to tell you what's going on. First of all, on your at the top, these are going to be the tools you are going to be using to move around and change things and use things as you wish in your MetaTrader 5, right? Cool. And then let us also explain that these are going to be tabs that you are going to be using also to maneuver and add and edit your MetaTrader 4 of MetaTrader 5, right? Cool. And then there's a couple of things going on here, but I'm going to mention them one by one. We do have charts, your screen here. We have four for now, and then we have uh, down here at the bottom, you have your toolbox, right? On your toolbox, you have trade, exposure, history, news, mailbox, calendar, company, and all of these other things which are not necessary for now. The thing that is very important is trade and history, and then exposure also is also important. And then on your left, right, on your top left, here you have your market watch, which is very important, where you're going to be watching your market in terms of prices and taking, going to be going here to open new charts, right? Cool. And then you have your navigator. This is your navigator that is going to help you navigate when you want to change the account or add another account, or maybe look for indicators and all of those things. This is all here. Now let me clear every drawing and start explaining what it is that we are seeing, right? Cool. Under file, right? Under file, this is where you are able to open your new chart as you wish. Now, in this particular case, you are going to have a choice. These are going to be the first few that you are seeing, the first few charts, which are not really important if you are not trading stocks, right? Welcome and all of those things. And then there's gonna be these are JSE stock based charts, right? And then there is also an option to open what is being deleted. In this particular case, this is new. We can't open what is deleted because we haven't deleted anything. Then you're gonna have your profiles. Now, profiles is where maybe you are having different types of analysis and charts and all of those things. You can add profiles. Under profiles, you can have anything on those charts, right? Then on your next profile will be another thing, and the next profile another thing. In this particular case, we've got British pound, and then we've got default, and then we have euro, and then market overview. These are all profiles that you are seeing here. This, and then before we see these profiles, I mean above these profiles, we have save as or save. So you can save a particular profile as, right? Cool. And then we can say, then you have your close tab if you want to close anything, and then you have your save as picture. Now, if you are save or say if you are clicking on save or save as picture, this will automatically save this chart as a picture. Instead of taking a screenshot or taking a picture with your phone, this is going to be very helpful to you, and I'm going to show you how possible that is done at a later stage, right? An open data file, data folder is what you're gonna use as you are going to be receiving some of the templates from me, right? I'm gonna put also the link on templates and the description on how we're gonna set up our templates. How do we wanna view our templates, right? Cool. Now, this is when you have your printer connected and you want to print anything. Then you've got, print setup and all of those things. And then you've got these are your open account, add an account tabs, which are very important in some cases. But in this case, if you want to make a withdrawal or a deposit, I really recommend that you go into your back office, which is Quick Trade. Go into that portal, and then after going to that portal, you are going to make a deposit or a withdrawal there, right? Cool. Now, I'm going to be, and then after looking at all these tabs, we are now done with the the file tab. Let's go to the view tab. Now on the view tab, this is where we are able to view and edit this particular chart that you, or this particular screen that you are seeing. Now on this screen, you can add, if you don't have some of these things here, you just need to go to view and then go to under languages, you can then view status bar, chart bar. These things can be viewed there. Now, in this, let's remove them first of all, so that you can see how this one looks without them, right? Cool. So let us unview status, then unview chat bar, and then you see that some of the things have already gone away from our screen. Then if I remove the standard, and then also remove the line studies, and then you can see that I don't have most of the things that I have that I should have on my screen here. What I need to do is to go straight into the market and do what? Go straight into the market. I mean, not into the market. Go straight into this tab and click on status bar. After I click on status bar, you can see at the bottom, I can see the status. I can see that, hey, my MetaTrader is connected to the internet, right, at the bottom. Then I click on charts bar. Charts bar is going to allow me to have all these charts listed here at the bottom, right? So let me just quickly show you that one with an note. So we're going to have all of these. And then for the previous one, if you didn't see the previous one where we see that our MetaTrader is connected, this is here. We see this right here. Cool stuff. And then after you have selected this, just go quickly. Let me just go quickly and clear all drawings. Cool. And then now select view once again, and then go to standard. After standard, I can see some of the tabs that I was not able to see just below these tabs here. Just below these tabs. Let me just go quickly show you those tabs. And these are the tabs, right, that you are going to be using. Cool. Right. Cool. And then I then go and select view, and then go to toolbars, and then I select line studies. Line studies are already now added on this particular chart, and then I go select view, and now in this particular case under toolbar, I want to select time frames. Time frames are now there. You can now select your favorite time frame in this particular case. So I'm happy with everything. What I can do here, because I love to see my line studies just next to my time frames. So I'm going to shift this guy here to this, to the, yeah, good. So now we are good. I have my line studies. I want to have my line studies before time frames, right? So I'm going to remove time frames. I'm going to move them to the back. Cool. Now I have time frames after this, right? Okay, cool. Now we are just getting started, and we are on the right track on putting on and or understanding how to navigate the MetaTrader. Now, under view tab, right? On the view tab, we have all of these as symbols, depth of the market. All of these things are going to be shown here. Market watch, if you don't have them, market watch, data window, navigator, toolbox, strategy tester, chats, and all of those things, right? Cool. So these are options to view or unview these tools, right? Now, when under the insect tab, this is where you're gonna find your object indicators and object indicators, and then there's a couple of aspects there, which is not really important now. And then there's script, which is not really important also. in this particular case, right? So this is where you come when you want to insert, especially object and indicators, right? Cool. Now let us go straight into the next step, which is charts. Charts. This is where you are able to customize your charts, zoom in and zoom back, zoom in, zoom out. It shows you the indicator list. It shows you you can change your chart here in terms of changing it into the bar chart, candlestick, and all of that. Now let me just go quickly and open one chart. On my side, I'm going to open Euro USD, waiting for update. Waiting for updates. This guy is not updating. So let me go quickly and go to the market watch and select show all to see everything that we have on our MetaTrader here. And then let me just go quickly cancel some of the things here so that you guys can see properly. So on this account that we've just created here, it look like we don't have forex pairs, right? Okay, I'm gonna open a platinum, right? Cool. I think it's one of the favorite commodities in the world right now. Okay, cool. So this is a platinum chart. You can open any, right? Now in this particular case, we are going to be editing this chart, and we are going to be insert, as I was saying, change this chart into something else. So this is a platinum chart on a 1 hour time frame, and I want to change change the view that I'm seeing here. I can go to insert, I can go to charts and change the chart by selecting a bar chart or a candlestick chart or a line chart. In this particular case, this is a bar chart. What you can select, if you are under the International School of Traders, we love using candlestick. You can just go ahead and select candlesticks. Then after that, you have your candlesticks in place. Now we're going to be doing a lot of things to edit and move around this chart so that you guys can see what it is that we are looking at here. But let me go quickly and see if we can open another demo account. Go quickly. Then open an account. I want to make sure that we have Forex USD, and then change on the deposit, make it 1000, and then select I agree, and then select next. Now I want to see on this account if I am going to be able to see these Forex pairs and stuff, right? Cool. Awesome stuff. Now, let me go quickly and check on Euro USD. So where do I go? I go to Market Watch to view any chart that I want. I will have to go to Market Watch. How do I get Market Watch? I go to select View, or to the tab View, and select Market Watch. Then the Market Watch will appear on my left. If I don't see what I'm looking for, I will right click anywhere on this chart, right click, and then after right clicking, I will select show all. And then after showing all of these charts that will be appearing here are the charts that are available on the broker that you are using on your side. So in this particular case, I can see that all of our forex pairs are still grayed out. Let me look for Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD is here. Let's wait for update. Okay, cool. I don't know why Euro USD is not updating, but I'm opening some other pairs to look at how, if they are opening or not. They are opening. So I think Euro USD is the one that is somehow having a problem or something like that. But let's go to a pair that I've just opened. I've opened Platinum, and we have changed the setting, or we've changed the color, we've changed the type of chart that we are seeing. This is a what you call, this is a platinum chart on a 1 hour time frame, and the chart is having data that is on a candlestick pattern, right? Cool. So let us go deeper by looking at this chart. Now we have a different chart. If you want to choose a new chart, you can just go simply to your chart and select line chart. And after selecting a line chart, see the data will be represented by a line there, or a line graph, right? Now, that is where mathematicians or people who have studied maths come in and say, this is maths, this is not maths, this is what. But this is a chart to us, right? As forex traders or as traders, this is a chart to us. So the one that I love to use, that I love using the most, is what you call a candlestick chart, the one that gives us the data, right? Cool. And their full data. Now, let us continue in this order and look at tools. What kind of tools? On the tools tab, what kind of tools do we have? Now, on tools, this is where if you are looking to open a new order, you can just select on tools and select new order. Then on that order, you can start pulling or putting your details that you want to do. Do you want to put a sell? Do you want to put a buy? But everything is grayed out here because it is the weekend today. So we are on a weekend. Cool. But also after the tools, on the tools tab, there's other things also, which is global variables, which is not something that is very important now, or metacodes, language editor, and all of that. Then on the next tab, we have window. A window tab, this is where you are going to be seeing all tabs that you have, right? All windows that you have. In this particular case, I have Euro USD, USD on 1 hour time frame, GBP USD on 1 hour time frame, USD JPY on 1 hour time frame, Platinum is on the daily time frame, AUD CHF is on a 1 hour time frame, and CHF JPY is on on a 1 hour time frame, right? Then you can let's go to the next step, which is help. Now this one is generally, if you don't know what's going on in your chart, you can go to these meta code, meaning to meta codes, and complain about their platform or do whatsoever. This is where you go, right? Now that we know everything about these tabs, everything that is on these tabs, guys, can also be found on these tools, which we've just selected to see, right? These are the tools that are going to make it easy for us to work in the market, right? For instance, if you want to create a new chart, which is still not something that I recommend, you can select that plus or the tab button, and then go and select that chart that you want to select. Now, in this particular case, I want to select a forex spread chart, right? I go and select FX spread, then I select USD CHF. USD CHF is now going to appear here under forex FX spread, right? Now it has appeared. Now we are sorted. I am now able to do what? To view this chart and change it however I want to change it, right? Cool. And then also, if I want to manage profiles, I can come here and select the profile that I wanna use or change or do whatever. And then also, if I want to show symbols here, symbols list, I can come and look at all these symbols here. It's very not necessary to go to this one, not necessary. So I'm closing this tab. And then there's auto trading, which is now something else outside of the topic of today, but this is where auto trading will be found. Okay, cool stuff. And after the auto trading, if you have the robot or whatsoever, you can then plug it in and then allow auto trading. And then there is also new order. After that new order, this is where you can open your order, then boom, select this tab, and after selecting this tab, you can put in your volume, your stop loss, your take profit, and buy or sell this market, or go into the type of market, which is market execution or pending orders, buy limits, sell limits, and all of those, right? Which is really cool. And then you have your types of charts. In this particular case, we have the bar chart, candlestick chart, line chart. It can be easily found here. And then you have your zoom in and zoom out tab, very important when you are now trading or analyzing the market, right? And then after that, those tabs, you have your windows. This way how or where you can arrange all your windows. In this particular case, these are the windows that I have. I have these ones: Euro USD, GBP USD, USD CHF, USD JPY, which are not updated. And then we have these on the left, on the right, which are updated, right? I'm going to quickly delete all these ones because they are not updated and they are not part of the group that we are going to be looking at. And then I'm going to rearrange all my tabs, all my windows. Now I can see everything. I have platinum, I have CHF JPY, I have AUD JPY, I have USD CHF, right? Cool. And then after arranging them, now each and every tab or each and every window can be rearranged. In this particular case, this is where you want to scroll chart to the end on the T coming, or scroll or shift the end of the chart from the right border, right? Now this is when you really want to start predicting the future of the market, and just shift things to a little bit to the left and start predicting, right? In most cases, this is very valuable when we are now trading, right? And then we're going to have save the picture or chart as it is. In this particular case, I can come and save this picture from the get-go. Now, when I want to save this picture, what is very important is to select active active chart as is, right? And then deselect post image on MQL chart service. Now that is not this going to disallow you to to this to redirect you after saving this one to the MQL4, and then you start making funny deposits into that MQL5, and then community and all of those things. It's not necessary, right? Cool. And then after this, then you can select, okay, that chart that chart there will be saved as platinum. In this particular case, platinum.daily. I can easily find it under under quick trade MetaTrader 5 folder, right? Cool. I can then arrange my folders as I wish to, which is something I believe that you can do, arrange your things on your PC the way you want to, right? But that is where you're going to find them if you didn't arrange anything. Okay, good stuff. Then under these tabs are my tools, which is first my cursor, and then my crosshair, and then my vertical line, my horizontal line, and then my trend line, right, which I use to draw some trends there. And then I've got my equidistant channel, which is something that I don't usually use. Then I have your Fibonacci, and then I have my Fibonacci retracement tool, and then I can also put on some text if I want to, right? Say I want to say take profit here, can pull that. I can just go and write down that text and say, hey, this is uh, take profit, profit, profit. Okay, and then choose the color and parameters, visualization, and all of those things. This is what you can do on your spare time, right? Selecting and doing. Now you can see that my take profit there, or my text has been updated, and I can now place it where I want to place it, move it, or do whatever, right? Cool. So that is my text. Cool. There is, after those text, there is some arrows which are not really necessary. Arrows to the downside, arrows to the upside, thumbs up, down, what, not really necessary. What is really necessary is what comes after those arrows, which is called now the time frames, right? Time frames are really important when you want to view markets from different perspectives, right? Right. So we have M1, which I don't use, M5 barely look at, 15 I look at, 30 barely use, and then 1 hour I look at, 4 hour I look at, and then weekly I look at it, and then monthly I also look at that one too. Okay, cool stuff. Now, let us go. Now, things are mostly usually or mostly the same as what you would find on your MT4 platform. So your MT4 platform is a little bit of an outdated version, but you can find all of these things on your MT4 platform, right? And now this is MetaTrader 5, right? Okay, cool stuff. Now that we know that what to do, what that is for, and when to use them, let us start looking at a chart, right? Now, your chart is having different things there. You can set up your chart the way you want to. Now, in this particular case, I want to set up my chart like this. I want to remove the background, I mean those grids on the background, and I also want to put in some important things, which are your types of candlestick. I mean the colors on the candlesticks, and some sort of indicators, right? Cool. Now let us go on. I'm going to right click anywhere on this chart. Now I'm editing this chart, right? I'm going to right click anywhere on this chart. And then after right clicking anywhere on this chart, I'm going to do what? I'm going to go to properties. When I go to properties, this is where I'll be editing this whole chart, right? Cool. Now, under common, this is where you're going to see bar chart, candlestick, and all of that. And we've discussed that we're going to be using candlesticks, right? Now, what I want to do here is I want to start. Okay, let me go to show and colors. Colors is where I'm really interested in, right? Cool. My background, I want my background to be black, period. And then my foreground, I want it to be white. And my bar up is where I want to change. Or before I go to my bar up is my grid. Grid, in this particular case, I'm going to be making it black so that it doesn't appear on my chart, right? So I'll have that clean chart smoothly, right? Some people prefer having grid. I don't like having grid on my chart. Okay, cool. And then bar up. Now, in this particular case, I'm going to be making my bar up as what should I make it? Let me make it. Let me make my bar up white, and then my bar, my no, this is grid. Grid should be black. My bar up should be white. Let me make it white. Then my bar down, let me make it white also. Okay, cool. And now my bull candle, I will make it gold. All right, make it gold. And then my bear candle, I'll make it white. Now this one doesn't really sound nice if it has a bar up which is white, so I'm going to go to bar up and make my bar up to be gold also, so that it can match nicely. Awesome, beautiful. And then after that, my line chart can still be, line volumes, and then bid price, and then ask price. I'm completely okay with that, right? Cool. So now my charts look like this. There's also many things I can do on this chart to make it look more beautiful, all the way I want it to look, especially if I'm looking at some of these things here. I'll edit them at a later stage, right? Now, the final version of this chart, if you don't know how to set up your chart like this, I'm going to give you a link on the description with all these templates, and I'm going to show you how to install that template right on your PC. Now, this right here is how you're going to be seeing your chart. This is the template now that can be applied on any chart. You can make every chart like this by not going back to setting it up like this. Now, how do you do that? You can right click and go to your template, and after going to your template, save this template. When you save this template, you are then going to name it put your name, or maybe say let me say this one is washed by Mabongi. Say Mabongi clean. Now, Mabongi Clean is a chart that we're going to be using as a clean chart across the board. It doesn't have anything added on it, right? Cool. Now, if we go over to CHF and we want to have that Mabongi Clean chart, we can simply go quickly to where are templates here? Okay, I'm not seeing templates here at the top, but it's okay. So you go quickly, right click and go to your template. Go to your template, go to load template. After you have selected load template, select your Mabongi clean template there, and then select open. And then your chart will then be arranged as the one as you have just said it must be arranged, right? Cool. So now that you have these dudes right here, or these charts set up like this, you can now think, okay, I can now go on and start trading, right? Cool. You can now use your tools to draw your support and resistance zones wherever you want to draw them. So in this particular case, I'm going to start by using the horizontal line. Boom. The horizontal line, you can place it wherever you want to place it. Top, wherever you want to place it, as you have been taught at the International School of Traders, right? Now, in this particular case, I'm going to make it a resistance and put it here. Now, if you don't like this, you can then edit this line by right-clicking on properties. Okay, right-clicking this horizontal line, and then go to properties, and then after selecting properties, you can now change the line and the layout of this, right? So in this particular case, I'm going to go for the width, and this particular case I'm going to use the second width. And after using the second width, I'm going to then do what I'm going to change the color. I'm going to make it medium turquoise or aqua blue, and then boom, we are on sorted, right? Cool. Now another one that you want to set up now is your trend line. Your trend line is very important in this particular case. Please do note that when you are using it for the very first time on your MT4, it will be very distorted, right? On your MT4, it will look like this. Let me go quickly and say, okay, cool. In most cases, you'll find this like this, and you wanna draw your trend line. You wanna draw a trend line, and it's moving like this, and you don't know what to do, what to say. I'm helping you now. Just go right click, and then select. Select not common. Go to parameters. Now, after going to parameters, deselect ray. Deselect ray. After deselecting ray, boom, you have your nice and smooth trend line. Now I'm not done. I can also now start. I can just right click here on the tab, on this line, and start choosing the width and the color, right? Now for my trend line, I want to make it also a little bit larger, and then uh, change the color. In this case, we're gonna use the red color. Good. So the red color suits perfectly fine, and you can now use it anywhere you want to, right? So however you want to use it. I also use this trend line to draw my arrows, right? Now the MT5 and MT4 are not anything related to the web trader, which has lines, which has the arrows as we wish, right? But I'll also show you how do we use all of those in this particular case. So I assume that you are now now able to draw using your trend lines, cool. You just need to practice and practice, practice and practice and practice what you're seeing here, and now and again, and now and again, now and again, right? Cool. Now that you have everything set up, we are now going to show you when to place an order. How to place an order. Now, in this particular case, I'm going to go straight and add. I'm going to go to my market watch. Uh, Market watch. I'm going to go to in view and select market watch. Then the market watch appears, and then I scroll towards the downside. I want to see if we can have anything related to crypto currencies, because cryptocurrencies are usually open during the weekend, as I'm recording this on a weekend. Anything crypto here? I'm not seeing anything crypto at the moment. I'm not seeing anything related to crypto. So I go on to uh, I'm gonna go to create a new chart, and I go to create a new chart. Let me check on under CFDs. There's nothing there. Commodities, and nothing there. FX spread, and there's nothing there related to cryptocurrencies, and then there is nothing also on the on the stock market whatsoever. So after you are done, using after you've done this, where to open your order, right? In this particular case, you are going to approach your new order tab, and then the price where you want to the price where you want to enter this market is going to be this between these two prices, right? There is a sell price and the buying price, right? Now, those between those two prices, you remember it is spreads. And one thing that I like about this broker is that their spreads are fixed, right? Their spreads are fixed. Cool stuff. Now, you're going to be choosing your your volume. In this particular case, if you are new and very new, I usually update. I say use 0.01, right? And then as you grow, you're gonna get close to where we want you to be. And then on your stop loss, use the one that you think is desirable for what you're trading at the moment, or if you have received a signal, take the one that you have been given. And then after that, you are in. And then take profit, put the one that you have been given, or use the one that you have been using to get your signal there, or what you've been predicting, what you are predicting. In this particular case, choose a price that is desirable, or which is good. And then after doing so, you can now go on and do what, and buy or sell this market, right? Now market is closed. That is what this chart is going to tell us, as it has just told us. Then you're gonna select okay, no good. But also the order type is very important. If it's not market execution and we've just said this is a sell limit order or a buy limit order, you go to market execution and select pending order. After selecting pending order, go to your pending orders or order type here at the bottom, change it to buy limit or sell limit, or buy stop or sell stop, or buy stop limit or sell stop limit, and all of those things. I'm going to be explaining this on one of the videos on how to maneuver and how to use those limit orders, right? Cool. So after doing that, you can now go on and place your order, right? Put in the right prices, uh, right prices, stop loss, and everything, volume, and then you place it. Now, obviously, the market is closed here. It won't allow us to do that. So that's all you need to know when you are setting up your MetaTrader, right? You've set up your MetaTrader, and now one more thing that you need is to add on an indicator. Let's say you want to add a 50 moving average, right? And you go to, what you need to go to now is to go and insect indicator, and I'm going to go under trend indicators. Is going to be your moving average. Then there's many moving averages, but go to trend and select moving average, and then now edit your moving average as you wish, right? You're going to in this particular case, this is the moving average you've been given. The period is 10, and then its method is simple and apply to close. Now, if you want to change this one to 50 moving average, you can then change it to 50 moving average. You can also change the width and make it a little bit thicker here, and then boom, you can now use that moving average nicely and smoothly in this particular case right here. I hope you guys are enjoying this section or segment. The moving averages will be explained on the next video, where I'll be showing you how to do that, right? So now you can be able to choose your templates and everything. There's many templates that I'm going to be putting at the bottom here. Just go ahead and download those templates, and then put them on your PC, right? And then install them on your PC, and then after installing them, it will be good to go. Thank you for joining me. I am Ngubeko Tiane. I will see you on the other side of the withdrawals. Shalom.